Okay everybody, here's a quick look at the new Call of Duty multiplayer, Infinite Warfare, with the direct contrast with the current King of the Hill, and my favourite on current gen, Black Ops 3. Please bear in mind that this is the Infinite Warfare beta, so small things may change before the full release, but with only a month to go, the game will pretty much be the same. Also, I'll try and be impartial with my opinions, but with any new first-person shooter, there's a period at the beginning where you'll feel uncomfortable because you don't know the maps, the flow of the game, or how to get the best out of the guns. So I may well feel differently about Infinite Warfare once I've got a few dozen hours of gameplay under my belt. Let's start off with that beginning feeling from playing Infinite Warfare for the first several matches. Unfortunately, that hasn't been that good. I vividly remember firing at my son's Xbox One last year for the Black Ops 3 beta and being instantly impressed with the graphics, sound, play and look of the game, all the way from the menus to the game itself. Sure, I may have sucked at the game and been losing terribly, but those first impressions were super positive and I enjoyed playing Black Ops 3 straight away, and I still do. Unfortunately, my experience of the Infinite Warfare beta have been the complete opposite. For a start, the beta couldn't be played until several hours after the official launch time, but putting that and the extra long time it seems to take to get a match to one side, almost everything else has been negative. Starting with the graphics. Sadly, when I started running around in Infinite Warfare, my first impressions were that this game looked like the Xbox 360 version of Black Ops 3. With the flat colours and lack of different textures on walls and floors, this seemed like a real step backwards from Black Ops 3, which I still think looks fabulous. My son gave me the tip of turning the film grain option all the way down, and that does help a bit, but this game looks rough in my opinion. I went back and played a few games of Black Ops 3 and did soften my view a little, but I can't get over the fact that when DICE moved from Battlefield 4 to Battlefield 1, we had a massive improvement in graphical quality. Hell, even Star Wars Battlefront changed the game in terms of what a first-person shooter could look like. So I was hoping for a similar jump in quality when we went from Black Ops 3 to Infinite Warfare, and I would have settled for things being a little better, but not the graphics looking worse, which is what we got. The sounds are okay, but I don't like that you can't hear UAVs, and footsteps seem to be quite difficult to hear too. Whereas in Black Ops 3 the sound effects act like your own personal radar. I can hear the direction of UAVs and where people are running from. The gunplay may be the most disturbing part of Infinite Warfare, because shooting guns in Black Ops 3 feels amazing. In Infinite Warfare it seems like the time to kill when you're shooting other people is reasonable, similar to other Call of Duties, but the time to die when you're getting shot seems to be incredibly quick. In fact, it's so fast that you've got little time to react when you come under fire. Basically, you're dead and it's time to respawn. Some people might really like this, but I'm an average player and need a second chance when I make a bad decision with my position and aim. I just don't want to die straight away. Another gunplay issue is that quickscoping seems to be back big time, and I absolutely hate it. It's just no fun when someone can one-shot kill you without really having to aim. They just center, pull both triggers, and you're dead. Not good at all, and if it starts to propagate through the game and becomes popular, I definitely will not be playing it. On the positive side of things, the game seems very smooth, and the movement is very similar to Black Ops 3, so you'll feel right at home if you enjoy playing that game. But it most definitely is not boots on the ground. To sum up my initial opinions of the Infinite Warfare beta, I'd say that this game feels like a step backwards. The graphics are no better than Black Ops 3, and the gunplay is definitely worse. The best I could say about it at the moment is that it feels like you're playing a poor version of Black Ops 3 on a second-rate DLC series of maps. I definitely would not recommend you buy this game based on the beta, and if it wasn't the promise that Modern Warfare Remastered multiplayer offers, I would have cancelled my pre-order already. I've got some beta codes for European PS4 players that will drop in the description below. They should still work, but I can't make any promises, so if you haven't played it, download Infinite Warfare and make your own decision. I just hope that after I put some more time into Infinite Warfare, my opinion changes. That's enough from me. Please put your questions and comments down below. Hit like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you'd like to see more of the same. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.
Hellstorm on standby.
Request Hellstorm on my target.
Got this.
Flash.
Friendly UAV inbound. All mission objectives met. Prep for evac.
Mobile artillery get in the wind. Mess with the best, die like the rest.